Good morning, although you really can't see me anywhere. Well, good morning. Yeah, it's currently pretty early, 4:37 a.m. The reason why I'm up so early is because, well, right now I'm quickly charging my car, but I'm about to go pick up my friend I'm about to go drop off my friend to the airport. And so I had to be up super early from the house to be able to go pick him up. And we're going to one of the far airports, not one of the major Toronto ones, but we're going to the one way out in Kitchener. So for those of you who are not in Toronto, that's probably about an hour and a half outside of Toronto, I'd say. An hour and a half. So I'm currently on my way to go do that. And then after that is done, what are we doing after that? We have a revised video to send. We also have a new video for one of our other clients. And then we're gonna get back and we're gonna tighten up the presentation for my workshop in the Good Girls Gone Boss Society today. And yeah, so I finished that up yesterday. Oh, there's a car coming with very bright lights. So I actually ended up finishing that presentation yesterday. So we're just gonna tighten that up and make sure everything is all good to go. And after that, then we'll get back into editing Aisha's video for today. Well, it's not for today, but I'm hoping to have it done by the end of today. I did go to bed super early yesterday. What else did I work on? I had another check-in with my new accountability squad yesterday. Also, yeah, I really like how the presentation is looking. Basically what I did is I did like the actual like presentation, which is super short. It's just gonna leave lots of room for me to talk and chit chat and that kind of thing. But then I showed an example of a video with editing and a video without editing, and I recorded something brand new, just recorded something super simple on my phone, just to show, even if what you start with is super basic and easy, you can still do quite a bit with it. Even if you shoot it on just a phone, no external audio, no extra lighting, which you should always do if you can, but even if you don't, you can still make something, interesting out of it, right? That's a little bit more engaging. So I gave that example, and then I'm actually gonna be showing inside of Final Cut how I basically got from point A to point B. So anyway, I think that's my car finished charging now. So now I'm gonna get on the road and check back in with y'all later. Yo, what up, y'all? So update, it's now, what time did I can't remember exactly what time I had hit y'all up before, or when I last checked in. I think it was about maybe just over 2 hours ago. But update, I'm currently now in, where am I? Cambridge. Basically kind of Kitchener-Waterloo area, but Cambridge is technically where I am. Just went and dropped off these peeps at the airport, as you can see, because the car's empty. Yeah, so now I'm just charging my car for a little bit before I get back on the road. Almost ran out of energy on the way here. Had enough to get from just around the corner from my place to this charging station way out in Cambridge, which I think is about over 100 kilometers away. So a decent amount of space. It's weird, actually. The car almost ran out, not like almost ran out, but it was running pretty low because we were driving and we were just talking, and then I just looked up at the odometer, and then I was like, why is there not a lot of kilometers left? It was weird. So then I was like, okay, well, we gotta stop off here real quick. So we stopped off here. The airport is like maybe like 5 minutes away from here, and then I just topped up like 5 minutes and then dropped them off, came back, and now I'm doing a full charge. But the airport here, super duper small. I've been to a couple small airports, not a lot. Pearson, for those of you who know Toronto well, that's obviously like our main airport, which is technically in Mississauga, but it's the Toronto airport. That's usually where most people fly out of or fly into if you're coming here. Coming or going, Pearson is where most planes come from. I've taken a flight to and from Hamilton Airport, which was considerably smaller than Pearson, but still bigger than this Waterloo Airport, this Kitchener, whatever airport. Super duper small. Like, it literally looked like I was pulling up to a high school. Like, you know those high schools that have like a big lot, like they're on like a really big field or something? Like, it looked like a big high school, or like one of those like colleges that just has like fields and like this big open field, but the building where the actual like airport was looks like the size of like a high school, or even an elementary school, because elementary schools are big at AF now. So it was just really small. Like, you pulled up and I could see like where the waiting areas, the security, the check-in, like everything was all in one like room. And I could see it from where I was parked. Like, not even parked, but like I pulled up to the front, right? It's not like they have a ton of parking there either. It was like a parking lot the size of like if you went to like a big office, like a commercial office building. That's how much parking there was at this airport. Like, even where I am now, it looks like there's roughly about the same amount of parking. Like at this gas station, which you probably can't really see, but like it's like that and like that. That was pretty much it. That was the whole situation. But yes, so now I'm just charging up a little bit, and then I will get back on the road, and then we'll prep for our presentation with the Good Girls Gone Boss Society. See you in a second. Hey, what's going on? I actually just finished my presentation with the Good Girls Gone Boss Society. I didn't get a chance to vlog during, but I'll maybe see if I can insert just a teeny tiny little clip of my time in there, and I'll maybe do like a quick little sped up thing. So if I remember, I'll insert that right here. Talk about the 5 reasons why editing matters. The first reason, so it kind of ties with what it is that I'm saying, right? And there you go. So that was just a little glimpse as to I don't know if I want to call it a training, but the workshop, webinar, whatever you want to call it, that I just delivered in the Good Girls Gone Boss Society. And it went really, really well. And my friend Lynn, who actually is the founder of the Good Girls Gone Boss Society, she actually gave me a really good idea, which was turning that presentation into a full-blown webinar presentation that I can do again and again and again and again and offer to people. So I think I may do that. So I'll probably look into doing that in the coming week, now that that training is done. So I'm probably gonna get on to that. But yeah, that was the bulk of what today was. I'm gonna get back into some video editing in a little bit, but that webinar did take quite a bit out of me. So I'm going to probably get something to eat real quick, and then relax for a little while, and then get into some more editing later, and then just kind of have a nice relaxing Saturday. I probably won't be vlogging tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be my day off, kind of a very personal day. Not a very personal day. It's going to be a personal day, so there's not really going to be anything too much of interest. It's also Father's Day. Probably either call my dad or maybe go see him, say hello, and then catching up with an old friend of mine. So that's my Sunday. If I do have anything more interesting that happens over the rest of the weekend, I'll be sure to capture it. But that's pretty much it for today. And I'll be back to vlogging again on Monday. So thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.